Hello everyone, this is my reaction video on Van Gogh's techniques and methods. I decided to just keep it a bit casual, sort of a paint with me type of thing, while I work on my mini thesis, which is actually inspired by impressionists like Van Gogh. So I've been redoing this landscape painting I made last sem. Um, but this time with Van Gogh's techniques and methods still fresh in my mind. I was actually a bit unsatisfied with how my previous work turned out. Here, I'll show you. This one, this one right here. I was actually trying to go for a more impressionistic type of rendering, but I found myself too tense and over blending my colors. Watching the video helped me get into the right mindset. You know, definitely got me to loosen up a bit. And so far, I'm liking the way this painting is turning out. And I also love this circular canvas. It gives it a whole different feel, like you're zooming into this view. I had it pre-made from a seller online, and it's a bit comforting to know that Van Gogh, even though he knew how to stretch his own canvas, had it pre-made for him most of the time, just to save time. And that's what I did with this particular painting, since I didn't have the right tools to make a circular stretcher. I also relate to how it frustrated Van Gogh that his initial underdrawings would get covered as he made his paintings. So he did away with this later on, and that's what I tried here. I usually do underdrawings as well, but I found it frustrating, just like he did, that it would eventually just get covered. So I just painted directly on the canvas, made this under painting instead, just for a little guide. And I just found that I lost this sense of freedom when I paint, whenever I did those sketches first. And it's that exact feeling that allows me to really enjoy and fall in love with my paintings. I just love that sense of unpredictability. Oftentimes I found that I was happier with my initial studies than the actual painting itself. And it's from that realization that I did away with the underdrawing as well. I also found it quite interesting how he experimented with how colors complemented each other by playing around with balls of yarn, twisting them, and grouping them together to study the effects of these colors together and how they complemented one another. I can also see how this way of experimenting with yarn influenced the way he did his brushwork. As the speaker from the video also mentioned, it's as if he took those balls of yarn and glued them onto the canvas, the way you can see the individual strokes of color. Oh, and I also relate to how he painted over his previous paintings. Like, I would often find myself not satisfied, or so I paint over my previous paintings and work on those canvases, so it wouldn't be a waste of canvas. I also found it really interesting how he used base color for his paintings. This is actually the first time I tried using yellow ochre base color for my painting. And the way it shows underneath, just like how Van Gogh intentionally did for most of his paintings, it gives a really nice character to it, you know. It just feels a lot more personal when I look at it, you know. It's kind of like uh, seeing the artist at work almost. And yeah, Van Gogh is just one of those artists that really inspired me to take up art. As much as cliche as it sounds, you know, he's one of my favorite artists, and I really strive to practice this impressionistic style. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.